Hello, hello. Can I get a little mic check from my guest here?
Hey!
Yeah, mic check.
Oh,
Hello.
That mic sounds nice.
Oh, it sounds so buttery. Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three amazing comedians and myself try to bring a little laughter into your life, at least for the next hour. Okay, I want to introduce my guest and get right into it. Here we go. My first guest is a Flappers Comedy Club Super Bowl winner who's appeared at the Silk Road International and New York Underground Comedy Festival. Being the first black comedian to perform in Mongolia might make her an answer in a future episode of this show. Let's give it up for Erica Switzer. Woo! Awesome. Erica, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I like to call myself a childless MILF. I haven't had a boy, but I'll raise a man. Tonight, I feel like I'm kind of in my Miss Seeley from The Color Purple cosplay attire. And this is why I need to win these funds this evening, ladies.
Awesome. Guys, my next guest. Oh, real quick. Also, Erica won her round with 40 whopping points.
Ooh,
That's amazing.
sexy.
That's amazing. I just
I
want to
won't
point.
know if that's good until I know how many points I won by.
We'll get there in a second. Okay. My next guest is from upstate New York with a home based here in Los Angeles. She's performed at the Improv, the Ice House, West Comedy, and Flappers. She featured for Ian Bagg, Eddie Pepitone, Damon Millard, Laura Hayden, and Mary Kennedy. She's been in countless festivals and competitions. I recently heard her on my drive home from Las Vegas on Sirius XM Radio. Let's give it up for Wendy Wilkins. Woo!
Yay! I'm so glad to be here this round.
Let's welcome JC Coakley. Woo! JC won her round with 28 points. 28 points.
I'm the underdog here.
JC, let's hear a little bit about you, JC.
Oh man, well, great to be here. Happy to see everybody healthy and still surviving. I am one vaccine shot in, and about a majority of my family now has COVID, and I am 100% convinced I gave it to them because they gave it to me. So I do not, if we are going to make it out of this alive, folks, this shit is no bueno. But Pittsburgh is as bueno as it can be right now. I was in California for the last week, 80 degrees, and then I came home to spring, which is 3 inches of mother flapjack and snow. So, What even is the life at this point? But I'm happy to be here. Let's collect that paper. Weed is legal in New York City, and Mama needs to use that to buy all of it.
Well, thank you. I'm Chris Kidder. I'm your host. My last name says it all. I'm here in sunny Southern California, where it was like 80 degrees out today, and it was beautiful. Haha, JC. If it's your first night checking out this show, thank you so much. We live stream every Thursday. We're winding down. This is the last round of semifinals. Next week, we go into our championship round with Darren Maddox, Simply Courtney, and whoever wins tonight. So it's going to be an awesome show. And then we'll be on a hiatus for a few months, and then we'll be back with season 3 in August. All right, little words from our sponsors. Here we go. God Anger. Breakthrough Innovative Group is a full-service consulting firm specializing in anger management. A Los Angeles County certified provider since 2007, they provide education and training services to organizations and individuals to build stronger, healthier relationships. Go say hi to Maria. She helped me through my 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. Check them out at breakthroughinnovative.com. Next!
I've never seen Sister make me laugh that you had to go through 26 hours.
I'm not kidding. It's all true. Next, Greg Dean, the professor of comedy. He's been teaching comedy techniques and how to succeed in comedy for over 40 years. If you're considering stand-up comedy or want to add some humor to your speeches or presentations, or just maybe you're an expert and you just need a refresher course on joke structure, go check them out at standupcomedy.com. Greg Dean, we love you. Love all my sponsors. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Boom.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be quick. We got less questions, more trivia. Trivia is all mixed up. We're going to do our 1-point, 3-point, and 5-point rounds, but they're not like in the same order. We'll do little groups, 5-question groups with 1 point, and then we're going to move it around because I don't want you guys keeping track. It's a little more confusing for people, but it's better because then we don't really know who's going to win. Unless one of you guys just answer all the questions and everyone knows you're the winner. All right.
We're gonna have a blast.
We're going to start with just a normal question first. Start with you, Wendy. What's the best or funniest thing you've seen all week? Or maybe something like April Fool's. Like I don't care. Let's hear something funny.
No, someone asked me today, they go, so did you celebrate today for the holiday? And I go, absolutely not. I fucking hate this holiday. My brother used to fucking torture me growing up and he did dumb shit and he always got caught. So I fucking hate April Fools. Hate it. So I'm anti-April Fools.
So you didn't like try to like, you weren't the kid who tried to like saran wrap the toilet for your.
No, my brother used to like make prank calls. He used to throw rocks at shit. I mean, he used to do all that dumb shit, and then I would get in trouble because he's a dumbass. So like, no, I fucking hate this holiday. It's awful. Awful.
What about you, JC?
Oh, funniest stuff that I've seen. Well, I was at the Dallas airport and I took spaghetti into the pet relief and it didn't, for like 30 minutes, nothing happened. And then I took her out and she took a shit inside the Dallas airport, inside the Dallas Cowboys store.
Nice.
In the airport. And it was so funny.
That's great.
She shit in there.
She let them know how she felt.
Yeah, she was like, go Steelers.
Go Steelers, right? That would have been awesome if Steelers jersey on her.
Yeah. I was going to take a picture and then I was like, I should clean this up very fast. Because the lady was like, do you need help down there? And I was like, oh, no. We've got it.
I've got it. How about you, Erica?
Black Twitter has been ablaze for the past week with Derek Jackson and his wife with their confessional that was videotaped and all that. The funniest thing to me is that he had the gumption to do a follow-up video talking about himself, referring to himself in this situation in third person. Funniest shit I ever seen.
Oh,
awesome.
That is a bad look. Oh, dear.
Okay, we're going to do our first round of trivia. We got 5 questions. These are worth 1 point each. Your name is your buzzard, and you need to let me finish the question first. Are we ready, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Soybeans became trendy when Japanese restaurants began serving them under what moniker?
Wendy.
Wendy.
Edamame.
Edamame. How many
God,
judges? How many judges are there on America's Got Talent?
Wendy.
Wendy.
JC.
3.
Wrong. JC.
4.
4. According to Right Said Fred, what was he too sexy for?
Erica.
JC.
Erica.
His shirt.
His shirt.
Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, it was his shirt.
Wasn't
Too
it his
sexy.
bod?
No, I'm too sexy
all
for
of
my
them, honestly.
Yes.
It was technically all of them.
What is the name of the terracotta figurines that sprout green vegetation?
Wendy.
Erica.
JC.
Chia.
Chia.
Oh, good job.
What type of fish is Nemo?
JC.
Wendy.
Pass. I don't know.
Pass.
JC.
JC.
don't pass. Flounder.
No.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Tiger.
No. The fuck?
JC.
JC.
Goldfish?
I'm gonna reach through the screen and okay. Erica, do you have a guess? What kind of fish is Nemo?
I never played this movie to pacify my students, so
It's a great movie, by the way, but it's
a good
a
movie.
clownfish.
Oh.
Oh, right. That's not even a real fish.
Yes, it is.
I got close with tiger. It had stripes.
It had stripes. Oh, you guys are funny.
Keep
All
going,
right.
this is war.
Is anyone getting the vaccination? Or you, JC, you said you're getting the vaccination?
I'm on my second one this week.
I now qualify, so I will go get it.
I feel like everyone's like way healthy. Like every time I click on the website, it says, be patient. Like it'll be your turn soon. I don't get
Yeah.
it. Like there's people who are like 25 and they're healthy or they seem healthy and they're like all getting their shots and stuff. Do I need to lie on the website?
You do actually. I'm not even kidding. Just do it. Just get your shot when you can. I got it in Pennsylvania. It's way easier here.
Well, I looked on the website. It said you can get it if your BMI is over 40. And I'm like, I got a gut, so I thought about it. But my BMI is not that high. But I'm like, maybe I just say yes. But I can't. I don't want to admit to being fat. I don't.
Oh.
We'll see. I know. You know what I mean?
Welcome to being a woman.
Testify.
All right, here we go. We're going to do another round of questions. These are worth 3 points each. And then, Erica, will you bless us with some of your jokes after that?
For sure.
Come on. You can do 3 to 5 minutes, whatever you want. Here we go. These are worth 3 points each. What furry alien from the planet Melmac had a craving for house cats?
Wendy.
Erica.
Wendy.
Elf.
Elf. That's correct.
Oh, wow.
What Kellogg's breakfast treat was Milton the Toaster created to sell?
JC.
JC.
Milton the Toaster?
Yep.
Huh. Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, that's what I thought when I read the question.
There.
Erica?
JC.
Oh, I thought I heard Erica say her name. JC, go for it.
I'm going to keep going. Cinnamon buns.
No. All right, the answer I'm looking for is Pop-Tarts. What did you say, JC? Cinnamon buns?
I thought you said cereal, so I wasn't even thinking that direction.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
breakfast treat.
Treat. Oh, okay.
Okay. What TV show revolved around 2 plastic surgeons in Miami?
Erica.
Wendy.
Erica.
Nip tuck.
Nip tuck. That is correct. What punk rock band released the album Dookie in '94?
Erica.
Erica.
Green Day.
It was Green Day.
For you, Erica. Ain't nobody know that answer.
Which, you know what? My 13-year-old daughter, I went through these questions with my daughter and my wife, and my 13-year-old daughter knew the answer. I was like, she listens to Green Day, I guess. I don't know. All right, which restaurant introduced a crescent moon for a head?
Erica.
Erica.
Wendy's.
No.
This came from a place where I'm plus sized. And it was really telling when my boyfriend caught me in the bathroom closet, wrist deep in a bottle of lemon drop flavored vitamin D. But instead of just dying from the embarrassment, blood orange flavored. And he started stress eating them shits with me. So I started running out of mine and would be trying to sneak his, behind his back. And after a few weeks, I was carrying in more groceries by myself. My hair got thicker. My mustache got thicker. And, before I knew it, just last night, me and him were just sitting right here on my black futon, stress eating them together like some big ass overgrown Flintstones kids and whatnot. But I try to take care of myself. I really do. I have so much organic body washes in there that my coochie now counts as a super fruit. He gonna get his antioxidants later. What else was I gonna say? I got like 30 more seconds. I wasn't gonna give y'all too much, but I am trying to work some stuff out for the show that I'm doing, guys. I tell you what, people used to ask me, hey, what kind of food did you eat over there? And I said, food. They would ask me stuff like, since you taught over there, that must mean you know Chinese. No. And that was for the first couple years. The next couple years, I was teaching kids at the French school, and they would say, "Oh, so that means you know Chinese and French?" And I'm like, Chinese is an intense language. Okay, it's very difficult. They have what they call the HSK, which is how well you know it. They go from levels 1 to 6. I am HSK 0.5. And to greet people, you know, they say ni hao. That sounds like nothing you know related to what we know in English, right? Somebody come up to you talking about ni hao, you like, ni hao. How is that? Sound anything like hello. And I'm Erica Switzer. That's my time.
Congratulations, Erica. Welcome back.
Thank you, Erica. She spent how many years in China? 6?
No, 3.5.
Oh, 3.5 years.
3.5,
3.5 years in China, and all she learned was konnichiwa.
I know, right?
Don't quote me. That's bad. All right, here we go. Let's see, what question do I want to ask you guys next? Let's go with, are you a tropical person or a cold person? Let's start with Erica. Erica.
Very tropical.
Yeah?
Oh,
Where are you at right now?
in Chicago, unfortunately.
I thought
I
you
need
said
something. Yeah, I was about to say I need something better than my hot flashes.
What about you, Wendy?
Oh, I love the cold. Love it. I hate it today. I love when it's overcast. I love when it's rainy. I get so much shit done. I get invigorated from upstate New York. So, you know, it's in my blood. And now I got California bones. But I'll hike in it. I'll do walks in it. I love every cold. If I could do what I'm doing now in the Pacific Northwest, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
Nice. What about you, JC?
Hey, well, Wendy's out of her goddamn mind. I just want to make that very clear. And nobody's saying ever said not tropical. This bitch is a robot. So that's it.
I also had 10 years of hot flashes, so
What
I'd
the
rather-
fuck's going on down there, guys? We haven't had flashes before. We're not supposed to get them for another 20 years.
I know. I've had some issues.
I'll go tropical. I'm a huge fan of a good, healthy hurricane. You know what I mean? I love a nice, healthy hurricane that might take away your whole family in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
one day you have a good moment, and then the next day your fucking house is gone. So I'm a big fan of the tropical. Adds a little spice.
Dude, I had when I was a little kid, I had to deal with like all the heat and humidity of Houston, everything they have to offer, and then my dad thought it would be great to uproot us from that heat and drop us into Buffalo, New York. And yeah, after 10 years in Buffalo, I literally spent 3 months on my first computer. 3 months looking at LA weather, Buffalo weather. So it was like 17 degrees, 70 degrees, 13, 68. It was ridiculous. I was like, I'm leaving. And a few months later, I left, and I came out to
I'm
California.
leaving.
Yeah, perfect weather in California.
You're like, kind of that.
You just got to deal with all the fires and smoke. The
Erica?
answer I'm looking for, Erica, go for it.
Mocha?
No, the answer I'm looking for
Roger?
is BBM.
Oh.
Oh, I was so close.
You were close. BBM.
Is close.
Not to be confused with BBC. What was the line of miniature skateboards for your fingers called?
Erica? Oops.
No. A good guess. I
Cute,
like that
JC.
guess. Go for it, JC.
Were they Tamagotchi boards?
No.
Fucking should have been.
I was thinking about putting a Tamagotchi question in this. I didn't. That's funny. The answer I'm looking for.
Wendy,
didn't-
finger flips?
No.
Okay.
Good guess. Tech deck.
When
Tech deck. Finger flips.
finger flip.
Last question of the round. What company piloted a chicken flavored nail polish?
JC,
JC.
Chick-fil-A.
No.
Fucking should have.
Wendy,
Go for Wendy.
Wet and Wild.
No.
JC.
JC.
OPI.
I know. All the brands of the nail salon.
All right, the answer I'm looking for. JC was the closest. It was KFC.
Oh.
Son of a beehive. Ain't nobody.
Chicken flavored nail polish.
So you can lick.
That's nasty.
Finger licking good and nail polish should never go in the same sentence together. Ever.
Right.
Unless you're not a freak for a boyfriend who likes to suck toes, then maybe.
Well,
Well.
do they have it in biscuits and gravy flavor too?
Fuck you guys.
Get your pinky toe. I got that side dish.
You got some cranberries on that third
Oh
one.
my god. Oh my god. Okay. What's the silliest way someone tried to hit on you? JC.
Silliest way someone tried to hit on me. I mean, it's not really silly.
And it was scented in white dot sticker, black ink. It was called Black Love. And I was like, in my household with my mama and daddy, Black Love smells like collard greens and Newports. I don't want to smell like this.
That's awesome. What about you, Wendy?
Well, it was early on. I've been in LA 28 years, and I was doing they had this thing back then where the Improv would do a mic in the afternoon, and then you would run over to the Comedy Store to do the mic. And there was some new guy I hadn't seen around, and we were chatting up the Improv, and between going from the Improv to the Comedy Store, he had gone to the grocery store and got me a rose. And then the clue, by the way, you're a comic. I ain't going there. So he gives me the rose, and he's just like, hey, after this, you want to get something to eat? And I was just like, okay. Like, I'm starving. I have no money. It's before you use credit cards for everything. So I'm like, free meal? And maybe I got to give him a handy later. I don't know. Either way, I'm getting something out of it. So yeah, that's, I mean, it worked for that time. It won't work now because I make my own money. But back then I needed a little something.
Yeah. I don't get hit on. I hit on. No, when I was younger, I used to.
Married.
No, I know. I've been with my wife 20 years, but when I met her at a bar because that's where I was always at like nightclubs and shit.
Right.
But I would hit on girls. My favorite thing to do was to go up to someone to go up to like chloroform.
Oh,
It was just a goofy way to see if they were thinking.
oh.
And I've had, honestly, most girls would be like, what the fuck? That was usually the response. Which meant like, okay, I wanted to talk to them. If the girl leaned in to smell it, I'd throw it down and walk away because I was 20, 21. Leave me alone. Okay.
Was this before anger management class?
Yes, way before. I'm healed.
You sure are, baby. You sure are.
Totally. All right, we're going to do 5 more questions. These are worth 1 point each. And then we're going to see a set from Wendy, yeah? Yeah. Okay, here we go. 1 point each. What does crisscross make you want to do? Erica. What hairstyle is described as business up front, party in the back? Wendy.
Mullet.
It is a mullet.
It's not fair. Wendy's voice is higher than JC's voice. I stand by that. I should have had that point.
How many adamantium claws does the Wolverine have?
Erica.
JC.
Erica.
8.
JC.
10.
Wendy. 6.
6. Thank you. Oh, so great. I wish you would have said an odd number. It would have made it better. Who coined the phrase 2 thumbs up?
JC.
JC.
Siskel and Ebert?
It is Siskel and Ebert. Who plays Thor?
JC.
Erica.
JC.
Hemsworth. Chris
Hemsworth. Yes.
You gotta go through
I
the
do his
list.
surname
All
first.
4 of them.
I'm from Australia. Yeah.
Right.
All the guys that I want to bone.
All right, before Wendy goes, thank you for watching the show. If it's your first time, make sure you hit subscribe, like, all that jazz. We're live every week, dropping new content every week. We love you. Let's hear some humor from Wendy Wilkins. Yay!
Well, you guys have heard I'm from upstate New York. That means I love cafeteria food. Like, I fucking love cafeteria food. Like, it's a problem. You know, when my friends suggest, like, going out to dinner, they suggest Mexican or Italian or Indian, and I suggest hospital. Right. Oh, my God. You give me a good friends and family event at a junior high, I am first in line for the mac and cheese made with the government cheddar. I literally. And I got jury duty next week. And I am excited, so excited for those food options alone at the courthouse. I mean, who doesn't love a burger and fries that also tastes like it was cooked with fish? I mean, as an adult, you can go where you feel like you're back at the high school cafeteria. And no matter what, I get sitting next to a table full of bitchy girls, just like in high school. And by the end of that meal, I got blueberry muffin in my hair. I'm like, how do they know that I was once a band geek? I don't get it. All in all, I think the reason why I love cafeteria food so much, summing it up here.
She said all in all.
Is because it was the first time in my life I got to decide what I got to eat. You know, I was the boss of my own food. And I didn't care that the food didn't taste like anything. It just meant that I wasn't going to eat Brussels sprouts. Because fucking, I don't know what it is with stepmothers and Brussels sprouts, but they always fucking serve them. Fuck you, Dottie. Fuck you. I don't love Brussels sprouts. You don't have to make me eat Brussels sprouts anymore. I'm going to eat the watery tapioca and the watery corn and the watery bread. And that's my choice. All right, that's it.
USA.
Oh, yeah.
USA.
I gotta
Give it up.
Add that at the end.
Give it up for the brout hater, Wendy Wilkins.
I actually like them now because you make them with bacon. But
Yeah.
she used to just boil them, so they were just mini stinky cabbages. I'm like, I couldn't get them down. I was cute.
That's every parent, though. Every parent did that with Brussels sprouts until they, like, fucking watched Guy Fury. Like, and they were like, oh, bacon?
Oh wait, you can put bacon in it. That's how I make them, and a
You
little
can
bit
saute them.
of maple syrup drizzled over them. They're amazing.
No,
Or
but you
maybe
boil them.
that vinegar that's
That works too.
you know that what's it
Yep.
called? Balsamic. Yeah.
You're in
That's probably-
cafeterias too long, you trailer trash. You don't even know what balsamic is.
I love it. Okay, where am I at? All right, what's your favorite comedy movie?
Oh, you had asked me. I have my list here of favorite movies, and it is none of them are.
Wait, let me look at my notes.
No, probably Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. How
And
about
my
you?
close one is 16 Candles.
60. What about you, JC?
I think it's a toss-up between Drop Dead Fred and Problem Child. I thought funny films.
It says so much about each of us. Like
I know.
choices.
Also, not in the context of all comedy movies, but just like
course.
right now off the top of my head.
What about you, Erica?
Coming to America.
Coming to
yes.
America.
Yeah.
I just rewatched it again. So good.
That's right. The first one, not the second one. The
Oh, the
first
second one was
Okay. I was gonna ask, was the second one bad? Because I haven't seen it yet.
I
It was.
refuse to
It's
see.
good.
Ooh.
Guys.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Well, see, because it wasn't a remake. That's what I'm saying. Like Mary Poppins Part 2, like the second one. Like I refuse to watch it. Aladdin, refuse to watch it. That's a remake. I love, the cartoon. But like, if it's a sequel, why not?
They have the original writers and the original directors and the original cast. Guys, I'm telling you, Coming to America is actually the 2-1 is.
But he's
I
a great
bet.
guy. He's a great guy. So
Well, what about Carradine? I mean, that guy didn't really work much after those movies either.
Mm.
He just
I
didn't.
think he became a director more.
Yeah. Well, you have to if people won't book you.
Yeah, I'm a director now as well.
All right, we're gonna do 5 more questions. These are worth 3 points each. Are you ready?
If-
Yeah.
Here we go. What color is the Y on the original Xbox controller?
JC,
JC,
yellow.
it is yellow. What action-packed... Oh, let me put down 3 points. I just put down 1. Okay. What action-packed show featured Face, Murdoch, B.A., and Hannibal driving around in a black van?
Wendy.
Wendy.
18.
It was the 18th. What? About to say the same question. This remake of the 1984 movie stars a female cast including Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig.
JC.
Wendy.
JC.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Okay. You guys are doing really good. This song by Justin Timberlake was a huge hit and featured in the film Trolls.
JC.
Wendy.
JC.
Cry Me a River.
No.
Wendy.
Erica.
Oh,
Can't stop the feeling.
Yeah, it is. Can't stop the feeling.
you blacked out just now remembering a Justin Timberlake.
Yes, exactly.
I was gonna say sexy back.
I had to
What?
like, get to that certain point in the song. Like,
It's the only one I know.
Yeah. I get you, girl. I despise them too.
Who created the Muppets?
JC.
Wendy.
JC.
Henson. Jim.
Henson. Jim. Yes.
Gotta go surname first, guys.
All right, we're going to do a speed round. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind, and then we're going to get some jokes from JC. Okay? Okay. All right.
Hello, fan base. It's me. I'm alive. Holy shit. Okay, so we're a year in now. Carnival Cruise Line has a Zoom call planned for this upcoming Tuesday for the comedians of Carnival Cruise Line. Those motherfuckers haven't checked in 1 year. And now they're like, hey, would love to see you on Zoom. Just checking out to see who's still alive after we've left you for dead for a year and a half. On the open waters of the high seas. I had it good, bitches. I had it good. You ever just be a comic for 15 years and then a corporate company hires you and then they let you use the sauna and the spa and the steam room all the time? And then I got to see my audience naked, which is a huge highlight. Huge highlight because your audience would come in and use all the spa stuff. So you technically could see them in their most vulnerable state. So if there ever was a woman at the end of a show that was like, I didn't really like your set. You'd be like, I didn't really like your big fat clit. All week in Puerto Rico, ho. We're locked together. You got something to say? I'll fucking talk about that big fat clit. Oh my god, we made it a year. I'm good. I mean, I'm healthy, I'm happy. I got 1 vaccine in me. They're happening in a row. But it ain't ever the people you want killed, which I just don't get that. I got a whole list. If a shooter wants to come to me and knock out a few enemies, I got a good, healthy list going, and I'm sure you hoes do too. You know? Quit knocking out the good people. I got a healthy list of people you could take out. And they're bad people. I've been keeping track of these motherfuckers since day one I moved to Los Feliz. Honestly, it's all of Los Feliz. It's anybody north of the 405 in all of Los Feliz. Hey, come out. I want my rent back to the way it was supposed to be, where it's $50 to live in LA. And then you can tolerate the traffic, you know? I'm here in Pittsburgh. I'm here with my family. It feels good to be with my family at a time like this. They told me to head on back from California because nothing was really happening in California. I was like just sitting around twiddling my thumbs because they were shutting things down because they're taking our goddamn freedoms away. So now I'm here with my family, and it's been good. Honestly, spending time with your family lets you know that all things are going to be a little bit A-okay. You know, they check in with dinners and such. More of a challenge that has not necessarily anything to do with my family is spaghetti and meatballs, who's my baby, who's my new pup, who's about 8 months old. This little angel right here. Such a sweetie pie. What an angel. She's been on her motherfucking period for 9 days now. So this bitch has been bleeding on everything my family owns. And it feels good.
That's good.
It feels real good. And they keep checking in, like, where's her diaper? She pulls it off because she does this, like, butt shuffle. So by the end of the night, her diaper's like down at the end of the bed, and there's just blood everywhere, like a fucking massacre has happened. All my clothes are ruined. I mean, everything. Every time she sits on my lap, it's just she menstruates on me, and the poor thing doesn't know what's happening. I mean, she's only 7 months. What kind of monster god that you bastards believe in would make a puppy at 7 months experience a menstrual cycle? You fucking demon. And I'm saying this because Easter is this Sunday, and I'm a Catholic recovered woman, and I know that the Lord would never want a woman to bleed like that at 7 months. She's a goddamn child. God almighty. You know who's attracted to her, and I know this for a fact. I can't remember his name right now, but he's a joke I wanted to roll in. That guy with the big forehead, that's a Trumper.
Alex Jones?
No, the guy he's under a DOJ investigation right now. He was, Matt.
Oh, the one who was paying for the underage girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Matt Regica, good. Like, it's some
but it's a
weird
big
ass
forehead
list.
guy. Oh, I'm gonna get his name so I can make sure I do it in the joke. But I feel like he'd be super attracted to spaghetti right now, just based on age alone. And that's just how it's gotta be. I fly to Vegas next week to do a gig, which feels good. We're doing some gigs out and about. I mean, it's not like real gigs happening, big. It's like, oh, it's around 50. That's still better than nothing. You know what I mean? I'll still do a 50-person gig just to like see people in one place. Because here's what's happening, folks. Everybody's watching Netflix and Hulu and fucking I don't even know, Spinal TV. Is that an app? It should be. And everything's perfect and edited and color corrected. People haven't seen live performance in a long time. They haven't seen human error in real time, you know? So I think everyone's gonna get real soft about shit. It's not okay, because you know when you go to a live concert, you've listened, none of you deserve anymore. Thank you so much.
It's this guy's
Thank
name.
you.
Thank you,
Matt Gates.
Forehead guy.
Yeah.
92% of his pedophile ass.
He's got teenage rapists all over him.
Like,
All over that face.
He got a DUI actually in his early like 18s or 20s, and it like severely, if not manslaughter. And he got out of it because Papa don't preach. You know what I mean?
Just like Laura Bush.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she did the same thing. Yep.
So did what's his name? Sarah Jessica Parker's husband too.
Oh no, he actually did serve some time.
Oh, he did serve?
Yeah, I think he served.
Did Brandy ever serve time? Remember when Brandy went MIA for a hot minute?
No,
She didn't serve time.
She didn't serve time. No, that family just straight up took a settlement of some sort. I mean, that person died, right?
Yeah.
No bueno.
No bueno. Okay, moving on.
Getting up in my
All
room,
right.
Chris. That's all.
Yeah, I know. All right, this is our last round of trivia questions. These are worth 5 points each. It's anyone's game. I already looked at the score. I'm not telling you what it is, but it's anyone's game at this point. Name is your buzzard. In the film Dumb and Dumber, what is Lloyd's last name?
JC.
JC.
Alan.
No.
I like when you laugh.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Floyd.
His last name's Lloyd. His
First
first name's Lloyd. What's his last name?
Floyd.
Oh, Floyd. Floyd? No.
It's a good guess.
I thought you were just saying Lloyd.
No.
No, his last name is Christmas. Lloyd Christmas. I love that movie so much. Which of these search engines was initially named Backrub? Was it Google, Yahoo, Excite, or Netscape Navigator? Jeez. JC.
You say Google?
Or Netscape.
I think it's Netscape. Damn.
Erica.
Yahoo?
No.
JC.
Wendy.
JC.
Excite.
No.
Wendy.
Whitney.
Google.
What is Google?
Does not count. Wendy was a process of elimination.
Process of elimination. Oh, that's funny.
It was that one. Oh, that's.
Yep. Backrub. It's the name of search engine Backrub. Okay. Which rapper's real name is Curtis James Jackson III?
Erica.
Wendy.
Erica.
50 Cent.
50 Cent. Oh yeah, I love that guy. I like him. He's smart, man. I saw all this stuff with.
He straight up was like, I like Trump because he'll make me.
Well, I'm not talking about that, politics. Sure, I don't follow everyone's politics. I'm just talking about like the book he wrote and all that. Yeah, I like him. What actor said, if you have been a public figure since the time you were a toddler, maybe you too would value privacy above all else?
JC.
George
Clooney.
No. You have an answer every single time. I love it. JC.
Britney Spears. She hasn't said anything.
That's correct. No, it's wrong. That's very wrong. Very wrong. The answer I'm looking for is Jodie Foster.
Oh, give me a break.
The last question of the round. Which toy, first introduced by Hasbro, featured a bouncy ball and a platform around it, making it resemble the planet Saturn?
Erica.
JC.
Erica.
Skip it.
No.
JC. What's with the ball that bounces and then you collect the jacks?
No. Jacks. Yeah, Jacks. No. Nothing. That's a hard question. The answer I'm looking for is Pogo Ball. Do you guys remember the toy at all?
No,
I mean, you might not remember the name.
Was it a big ball and a handle and then you would bounce on it?
No, that's the one you sat on. A Pogo Ball, it was basically about yay big. It had a big ball and a big round platform. You put your feet on it and you jump up and down. Like your feet would sandwich the ball between your 2 feet and you're standing on the platform and jump up and down like a pogo stick. But it was a pogo ball. Yeah.
I wanted one of those things so bad, and I was so poor.
Yeah. I didn't have one, but my neighbor next door had one, and
that's so funny.
It was fun for like 30 seconds, and you're like, okay, it's done. Yeah. Let's see. Do we have a tie? No, we don't have a tie. Okay. What or who inspired you to do comedy, JC?
Oh, what or who inspired me to do comedy? Oh, God. I mean, I was just watching Nick at Night, so I would say Mary Tyler Moore Show was something I really liked. I didn't really understand what comedy was, but I knew I was watching Joe. That was my first real introduction to it.
Nice. How about you, Erica?
Being little and asking my mom to rent Whoopi Goldberg's One Woman Special.
Oh my God, so good.
Nice.
That special still stands up so strong.
So when you guys saw that, like that stuff being young, like that just kind of stuck with you, and you're like, I see myself doing this as a career. That's awesome.
Tremendously, because at the time, like the closest people that looked like me were like the Cosbys, and I'm sitting there like, I don't identify with Rudy. My dad cleans toilets, you know. So to see Whoopi doing her thing in a major way in the 80s, like that was huge for me.
I wish she would do another special. I feel like she would do a great special right now.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like she really would.
What about you, Wendy?
Well, like I said, my dad worked at the cable company, and he allowed us to watch anything. He said to us, because he said, I'd feel like a hypocrite if I wouldn't allow you to watch what my business is. So he just told us all the sex is fake and all the blood is fake. Well, how much I've gone in a year because of Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. No, I like the, Eddie Murphy, Whoopi Goldberg, like someone. They just were like, I see myself when I'm older. Like, I would really like to do that. I wish that was the case for me. I told my wife actually like a week or two ago, like, I'm really enjoying this journey, this comedy, doing comedy the last few years. Like, I really wish it was something I would have found in my early 20s, that I found it even this late in the game. But for anyone who doesn't know like, my story, I found myself in a drive-thru at a Starbucks, and some lady cut me in line. Get out of the car, folks. And I ended up with 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. But you know what?
But you found it when you needed to find it.
I did.
What happens with comedy? You find it when you need to find it.
Yeah, I did.
You can find it at any age. What's that, JC?
I just said, as a woman, we know never to get out of the car. So only a guy gets out of the car.
Only a guy. No, my dumb ass got the anger management. But you know what? Thankful I did, because it pointed me in this direction. I met Maria over at breakthroughinnovative.com. Go hit her up. anger management. It's so funny because it's so true. You know what's great? Like I love Maria, but I spent so much money on those classes, and then I spent money on my comedy classes and through my show. Yeah. Anyways, I love them. Let's wrap it up. Okay, we have our winner. I already tallied it up. We have JC Coakley, folks.
Listen,
I
she
know.
talked a good game, but can she follow through is the real
Team in second place with 19 points. Wendy Wilkins. Wendy Wilkins.
Erica.
Erica rocked it with 22 points.
Yay.
22 points. You see
So
my. Wendy, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Wendy Jean. If you're in upstate New York, that's what I'm referred to as. Wendy Jean. Always first to middle. Always first.
Awesome. How about you, JC?
Honestly, I've taken a social media break for the last couple of months, so I need you to just find me in person. My address is 456 Balf Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, area code 15212. I jumbled up a bunch of numbers, so I'm sure if you're really dedicated, you can find me.
Send her Bitcoin. How about you, Erica?
At this point, just go to ericaswitzer.com and stay up to date on everything I'm doing.
Awesome. You can find me at suchakidder.com. I love my website name. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. This was an awesome show. We will see Erica Switzer next week with Simply Courtney and Darren Maddox for our finale for the $500 grand prize. Woohoo! Guys, thank you so much. I love you. Part of my comedy family, and we will see you guys next week. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. I'm like spacing right now. Keep creating, keep smiling. For God's sake, keep laughing. I love you. Yay!
Congrats, Erica! Woo-hoo!
Congratulations!
So many
Yeah, you win it. Win